What are you doing, Tina?
What are you doing, Jenny?
We are two women living our best lives in the Black Hills of South Dakota, sharing our stories, laughs, and projects happening in the garage.
Whether you're looking for a bit of joy, a spark of creativity, or just a comforting voice, you can find it here. Unicorn!
All right, good morning. Here we are for another episode of the Unicorn Projects with the lovely Jenny and Tina.
Yes.
At our 605 Life. And Tina is surprising us with a topic today.
I am.
Oh.
I am. First of all, before we start, how are you feeling, Amy?
Brain foggy.
So for those...
And anemic.
Yeah, for those that are listening and watching, Amy had foot surgery last week. And it's you've got your little scooter.
Yeah.
And I told you need some Christmas lights on that bad boy.
And should I show everybody my hoof?
Yeah.
Yeah, got a bad wheel.
That is no joke. That's some hardware.
So what'd you have done?
Well, I had some bone spurs taken off, and I had my first toe shortened, which is frightening, but I saw it, and everything's okay.
Okay.
You can't even notice.
Wow.
Why do you have to have your toe shortened?
Because of the arthritis that combined.
Oh.
And then I had, this is like my fourth surgery on my feet because I had bunion problems as a teenager.
Oh,
And
that's a hard thing to have so young.
I know. So I had a surgery as a teenager, and it was way back when, right? So
Yeah.
they didn't do it like they do today, and it ended up coming back, and so had to have it redone.
You had it fixed.
Yeah. My feet have been hurting me my whole life. And so I'm thinking maybe this will be it.
This will be the thing to provide some relief.
Yes.
I hope so.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Can I just really quick say, excuse me, I have a frog in my throat.
'Tis the season.
It is, yeah. Both of you have very shiny, flowy, glorious hair today.
Do we?
You both do.
Oh, thank you. I quit washing my hair every day.
And who told you to do that?
Tina, you've been riding me for years to not wash my hair
You
every day.
shouldn't say that on air. That's not appropriate.
Why?
You're so bad. So she's been on me for years about not washing my hair every day, but it's such a habit. And so I've done it now for the last probably 3 months where I'm washing my hair every fifth day, and I rinse it out every day and I put conditioner in it.
Oh.
And my hair has really turned around.
Her hair gets so dry and brittle and a little frizzy, and the shampoo just sucks all of the moisture out of it.
We have the same hair.
And so I'm telling you, please just listen to me. Just try it. And she finally caved after years of hounding.
I was like, okay, I'm going to do it for 30 days, I told her.
And it has paid off.
It really has.
I love that. I don't get greasy hair. It just gets more and more dry.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, see, that's Jenny too.
I go 2 days without washing mine.
So now when I wash it, I shampoo just like my scalp and my head. Mm-hmm. And then I just let it rinse through the rest of my hair. I mean, unless you're working outside or doing things, how dirty does it get? You can rinse it out.
And
and
how
condition
dirty
it.
can you be, Jenny?
Right.
Well.
That's right.
So much innuendo in this hair conversation.
And there's one thing that we've also kind of increased is the frequency in which we're changing out the pillowcases. We would put fresh sheets on every week for sure. But I think now, every 4 or 5 days, Jenny will, on the pillow that she sleeps on, she'll swap out. And I think that's helped too.
Well, and also I have allergies.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we first met, Tina had way worse allergies than me. And we both went on, the weekly allergy shots for a couple years. And we stopped those. And Tina is miraculously 1,000% better. And I am the one who's like, we have to change the sheets. I have to vacuum. I've got to,
It just gets her.
It just gets me.
Have you tried this for your allergies? Eating local honey.
Yes.
Yes.
And we do that.
that.
We have a rancher that lives in our neighborhood that drops off a gallon jug a couple times a year, and we power through it. Awesome. We both love it.
Yeah. So anyway, hair.
Yeah.
We're having good hair days, Amy.
Good hair days. So
that's right.
The thing I want to talk about today is a quick transition here, is you both are carrying a different level of busy for different reasons. And neither of you are very good at asking or accepting help. So I want to figure out, I want to talk through that, and I want to figure out what are some amenable strategies that you would be willing to implement so I can help you.
Can somebody go in and organize my email inbox?
Yeah.
I can't find. I go through these phases with my email inbox where I literally can't find a dang thing in there. Like I'm using the search bar at the top of my email to try to just do things on the fly, but I've never had like good email organization. That's one thing I think would really help me with efficiency. Like I search for things a lot.
Okay.
But I think for me, I just get stuck in this place where I feel like I'm the only one that can do it. Mm. And I don't mean that like I'm the only one that can do it. I mean it like I'm the only one with the knowledge and the background to be able to complete a thing.
Mm-hmm. Amen, sister.
And I'm having a hard time finding the time to teach it or to delegate it, because when it gets this busy, I'm just like rapid fire. It's like volleyball. And in the practice round, when all the balls are flying and I feel like all the balls are coming at me over the net, and I just have to bat them back over as fast as I possibly can. And I got up this morning and I already felt like out of time. You know? Like every second of my day is friggin' scheduled, and I don't even know what I need help with.
You don't have time to
I don't have time to think about what I need help with. How about you, Amy?
I just want somebody to do it like I want.
Yeah.
Totally.
I have this controlling personality where I think I'm the only one can do it the way that will please me.
And give me an example of it.
For instance, editing a podcast. I'm very picky about certain things. I want it to sound natural, or any audio, for that matter. You know. For instance, in some recordings, you take the breath out, and we know when somebody's talking, like, you know, in between sentences, and some people will just take that and delete it, and it sounds very unnatural. Or I like to just lower the audio and keep the space there.
Yeah. You know, that's interesting that you say that, because I think that's one of the reasons why we became popular, is because of our long form content and our long form videos, where, you know, you scroll through social media or, you know, whatever, and people are talking so fast and they're doing this and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, my adrenals can't take it. Like, I just need some, you know, low and slow. I like that, you know, I've said that before, but I do think that there's just so much quality in slowing down, right? Listening.
Yeah, just turn the mic on and just be you.
As I'm buried in work and
this.
overwhelmed right now. Just slow down.
Yeah, this audio we don't do anything with. We just leave it all natural.
Yeah. It's good.
Which is the way that we have always intended it to be. There's no editing any of the stuff. We're not.
No filters.
No.
And back to overwhelm real quick. I think like overwhelm, is hard when you get to a place where you're just like, you have all this stuff. And, you know, for me, like, I have this back injury that I've been dealing with. I'm getting an injection today, and I still have a full day. And I get to this place with overwhelm where almost just like a kid in the middle of their messy room where I just want to sit down and cry about it, where I'm just like, I don't know, and I can't. There's just no possible physical, emotional work way for me to get through it.
I also have FOMO, which is another problem. I can't say no to things because I want to be a part of everything. I don't want to miss out.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I feel like I've come to a place where my need for self-care and peace has outweighed my FOMO, you know, where I'm like, all right, I'm grinding right now, and so therefore I have to let everything else fall away, and I just have to grind because that is what I have the energy for right now. You know what I mean? Like it's like divvying up your, you know, everybody has a daily pot of energy and of things you can accomplish. And, you know, it's a season of grind, and so therefore my people get that. My family understands it. My friends understand it. And this is just what it is right now.
I think everybody needs a Zach. We just had Zach join another show that I'm on, and I'm finally feeling like somebody can cover for me.
Who's Zach?
Zach is on the Roadhouse show with Brandon Jones and I. And when I was out with my surgery, he covered the Daily Slice News podcast for me, and he was driving the board during the show, and he did excellent. I normally have to come back and fix a lot of things. Nothing.
Wow.
That's so
Perfection.
great. That's
well done,
awesome.
Zach.
Shout out to you, Zach.
That's
job,
so
Zach.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel really good about that.
That's great to have to have that support, to know in your time of need. And I'm sure that there was trepidation coming back, like what am I walking into? How much time am I going to have to spend fixing the things that, you know, or giving attention to have experienced for the first time somebody new, like you said, doing it the way that you wanted.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's got to be a huge relief looking forward. Good for you.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Tina, as somebody on the outside in my season of grind, because I get very like, I'm just driven. And so somebody from the outside looking in at what we're describing, you have a different lens, and I want you to talk about how you see it. And
she sees it as a shit
I want
show.
your perspective.
No, it's not. It's not the shit show. We just have a different approach to the structure of our day and what we, for lack of a better term, what we allow to take energy from us. And you know, and one of the things that I talked to Jenny early on. Because this is her all year, every year, all day, every day. It is pedal down. And she had a really hard time when she would come home if the email notification came through, if a text notification came through, if the phone rang, not attending to those things. And for years, I have tried to get her to understand when I say, just because it rings doesn't mean you have to answer it. Just because the text notification populates doesn't mean you have to read it. And it doesn't mean if you do read it that you have to respond in that moment. And I think trying to be very diligent about your boundaries in this time at least to get you through some of it. Like some of this will fall off, AKA the elder angel tree.
Right.
You know, which is a huge final push.
Speaking of, I want to thank all of our listeners for the support of the elder angel tree. Our lobby is positively overflowing with gifts.
It's packed.
Amazing.
And I some of that, when that kind of falls away, it frees up some time, but you just immediately fill it back in. Mm-hmm. It's like, have you ever seen the analogy if I have a glass vase, okay, and I fill it with like river rocks, like 2-inch river rock, okay, and I put it in there right up to the top, and I ask you, is it full? And you would look at it and say yes. And then I take tiny little pea gravel and I pour it on top of it and I shake it and it falls into all the nooks and crannies. And I show you that it's not full, but I ask you again, is it full?
Yes.
And you say, now it's full, right? Well, then I take sand, really fine sand, and pour it in, and it now packs in. Now is it full? Now it's full. So I use that analogy because you go immediately to the third one when it's okay to say you're full at the first one.
Mm. Oh. Mm-hmm.
You don't have to fill in every tiny little granular piece of information for people, and you're the same way.
How do I change?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Tina, fix us.
It's small things, right? Just like that. Just start with something that is impactful, which for Jenny is her phone. It's the constant need of information from other people, and some of it's trivial, some of it's useless. You know, it doesn't need to be responded to. It doesn't need. It's outdated. It could be something. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, I think the first thing that I would tell you both is to flip your mindset a little bit and to really figure out where your boundaries are. Do you like feeling like this? Mm-mm. Okay, so there's the boundary right there. Like, this is not a good feeling for me. I do not like this. I have to back off from this feeling.
I don't like feeling like this, but I do love everything I do.
And that's okay. Those are two different things.
But, a lot of times I ask myself the question, like, what is sustainable? What's sustainable? Like, I know the pace I'm humping at right now is not sustainable. Oh my God, so much innuendo. Uh-huh. I just meant.
I know.
You know what I mean.
Military term.
Yeah, military term.
Yeah. So
I know this is not sustainable, but I also know we're leaving to go see your parents for Christmas on the 21st, right? Mm-hmm. And so, I know I can do it until then. And then I know I'm going to go down to Arizona with Tina to see her mom and dad, and I am going to, because this is what I do at her parents' house, I think they must think I'm narcoleptic, because when I get to her mom and dad's house, it's like walking in through the golden doorway of rest. Mm-hmm. And I sleep there, like I nap. Sometimes I nap twice a day.
Good. Mm-hmm.
And they're like, we go for walks, we play pickleball, we, play cards at night, and everybody's in bed by 9, 8:30 maybe. And I know that will, so I'm just like kind of counting the days until that happens, and I have something to look forward to recharge.
When are you guys going to do that? Excuse me.
21st.
Yeah, we'll be gone a week.
And then we're leaving a week.
It really is, and it's a reset for your soul. Mm-hmm. It really does go to the depths of your core. You have to think about nothing. You are expected of nothing. It's just joyous.
I get to go see Michael the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's going to be working midnight to noon, so I'm just going to hang out.
Yeah.
Oh, and then get this. In January, I'm going on a sister's trip with my sister to Mexico.
Where in Mexico?
Cancun. And she wants to go to this reggae festival. My sister's 10 years younger than me. She wants to go to this reggae festival. And so we're staying like at a resort next door. And the music doesn't start until 10 p.m. I said, I would love to go on a sister's trip with you, and I will be your daytime morning pal. But I'm probably not going to stay up for reggae. Maybe I will. 1 or 2 nights. I don't know. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. Yeah, me too. I've been a couple times before a long time ago, so this will be great. And I've never been on a sister's trip. Wow. We've never done it. And she's as busy as me. She's a nurse practitioner, and she has 5 kids, and she works her butt off, and we're excited to go together.
Is she going to go to the reggae music by herself?
She has a couple friends that are going from here that are staying down there too, so she'll probably hang out with them.
She'll be well looked after. Yeah. Safety in numbers.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. I mean, she's 43. She probably doesn't need a chaperone, but I'll be on speed dial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good for your soul. I'm glad you're doing that.
Me too. Me too.
So, Tina, where are you and I going to go?
Yeah. Where are you guys going?
Oh, Deadwood.
Okay.
Deadwood.
Do some gambling.
Go get donuts at Waldrug.
Yeah.
I've never been to Waldrug.
Are you kidding me? Now that's what we're doing.
Wait, say that how you're really supposed to say it.
What?
Are you shitting me?
Are you shitting me?
I wouldn't shit you if you were my favorite turd.
That's right. Atta girl.
Oh my gosh.
Atta girl.
Yeah. And I think, the other thing is like you have to go slow to go fast. I think that a lot right now because everything does feel, I mean, as like the volume of work is really high, but I think sometimes we do have to go slow to go fast, meaning like it's an excuse to say I don't have time to teach that when if I taught it, it could alleviate it for me for a long time. You know what I mean? And it's just a season. And I think that's also a good reminder that, I have this amazing team grinding right along with me. And I just came over me that I need to show them some gratitude. So I appreciate this episode a lot because, sometimes I'm tunnel vision, head down, forward, charge. I'm taking the mountain. And I need to forget that there's a whole group of amazing women behind me who are helping me take that mountain. I'm going to get emotional.
What are you going to do for them?
Well, they each have their own special love language. So I'll probably try to hit each of them right in the feels with what
the
they
thing
love.
that matters most. Yeah. You have good people.
I really do.
Yeah, you have a good crew.
Yeah. I feel like I have a team finally now, this team, that feels called to do this work, and I'm very blessed by that.
I can tell that you really feel that.
I do. I really do.
It just hit you.
Yeah, it just hit me.
Because a couple months ago, you were just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I know.
And now you feel supported. You
Yeah.
have a bunch of Zachs.
I do.
I think the evolution of that too is these are 2 very capable, kind women that you didn't hire. You inherited
Yeah.
as part of that transition. And there's a nervousness. There's an unknown kind of barrier that gets put up of protection. And I think that you have allowed them to knock that barrier down, and you have knocked theirs down. You know, it's like this thing of this cloak of protection.
Yeah.
And now that that is removed, there's an air of transparency that that you all get to use as a tool for communication with one another.
People are scared of transparency. And it is like, to me, in building a culture, whether that's a family culture, work culture, church culture, I don't care, it applies anywhere. If you infuse transparency into your culture, it is transformative in so many ways because there's no like gatekeeping information. There's no like, oh, I don't want her to find out. Or I always tell my team, I'm like, listen, if you screw something up, like run to me like immediately. Like 99% of everything is fixable, but we can't fix what we don't know.
That's right.
Tina, give the speech about that.
It's one of my favorite things. I can't fix what I don't know. And I think, especially with the kids, it's been years of kind of hammering that point home that if you stop moving, stop talking, and raise your hand.
That's what we say.
If you can do those three things, we can fix anything. But you have to do all three.
What are the three?
Stop moving, stop talking, and raise your hand. Then I can fix it. We can fix it. There's, again, I use this term, an air of transparency. What I hope that people take away from this, from that statement, is an air of transparency is the same thing as being vulnerable. It's just positioned in a different way.
Oh, wow. Say that again.
And having an air of transparency, being transparent in your living, your communication, your team building, all the things that you said, it's applicable in any relationship. If you can be transparent in that relationship, it is the exact same thing as being vulnerable. It's just in a different context. When people say, I don't want to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like if you say that word, most people are going to fold their shoulders in. They're going to head down. They're going to get small, right? They're going to get small because there's fear.
They want to hide.
There's fear in that word, vulnerability. If you say transparent, that positions it as, well, I get to tell my story. I get to have it be my way. I get to say what I need to say. Now there's head up, there's shoulders back, there's chin up. It is a form of communication that is coming from me. I get to lead us to where we're going. It's the same thing. But it immediately, in my opinion...
It's disarming.
Yes, it's disarming. It immediately changes the context to where people don't feel afraid or less than, or they're going to be judged. When we're vulnerable, there's fear of judgment. When we're transparent, I don't feel that. I don't feel that connotation.
So it feels different inside yourself to call it transparency.
And I believe when you're being transparent or you're asking something of somebody, what I learned from Simon Sinek, you know him is
him.
Always share why. You're
Yes.
asking
Always
somebody.
share why.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Have you read that book?
I've read every single book that he's
It is
written.
so important.
And I love his, TED Talk. And I've listened to a lot of him.
You can
Simon Sinek, Sinek. He, one of the books is Leaders Eat Last. And then, look him up. He's amazing.
I can't think of the title. Is it Start With Why or Starting With Why? I read it years ago.
Yeah. He's got a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. But
Thank you, Tina.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah.
both need a little. I see it more in you because I'm around you every day. But one thing I would really encourage you to do is to have you're good at it in the morning, because you go in so early and it's quiet and you have that dedicated time to really structure your day. Mm-hmm. But the minute somebody walks in the office, it blows up.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to. If you can try to hold that boundary mm-hmm. of, like, here are my lane lines. These are the things that I have to get done today. I want to get done today, and would be really cool if I could get to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where I think it gets a little sideways is if you could mid-afternoon shut it all down. Like, shut the door, put your phone down, mm-hmm. close your inbox, or at least turn off the notifications, mm-hmm. and assess, like, where am I?
Triage.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Even if it's 15 minutes, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Yesterday, I went all day, and I finally allowed myself to pee at 4. It's got to stop. Like, I know. It's ridiculous. Thank you. So, for anybody in a season of overwhelm, and I think maybe our next episode might be about control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one thing I've learned during this surgery is people have asked me if I need anything. Like, you checked on me every day. But it comes back to feeling like you're that burden. And I've told mm-hmm. myself, if somebody is alone and they're having any kind of surgery, I'm just going to show up.
Yeah.
Because I've learned that from you too. Just show up.
Just show up.
If you see somebody struggling, just show up
mm-hmm.
and do
totally.
it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because there's people that are stubborn like you and I.
Thank God. The world's a better place because we're stubborn. Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. So
thanks, girls.
Tell people to get in touch with us.
Yes. Again, the voicemails, we love getting the voicemails. And that number is 844-605-LIFE, which is 844-605-5433. Going into the holiday season, take some time for yourself. If you need to vent, you can call and leave us a voicemail just to get it out, just to get it off your chest. Don't carry it. If you're more of a keyboard warrior, send us an email, info@theunicornprojects.com.
Yes.
But these last 2 weeks, kind of, leading up to Christmas and into the closing of the new year, can be overwhelming emotionally. Mm-hmm. It can be taxing on your time, on your mental health. So I think setting good boundaries for yourself, living by the motto of just because it rings doesn't mean I have to answer it, whether that's a phone or email or somebody asking you a question. It's okay to okay to say no. It's okay to not respond. It's okay to put yourself first. It's okay to ask for help. And it's definitely okay to be transparent.
It's hard to ask for help, though.
Yeah. We know. All too well. All right.
Let's unicorn it.
All right. Here we go. Unicorn.
Thank you for tuning in to the Unicorn Projects, hosted by Amy Rose with Jenny and Tina. Music by Caroline Kilty. Produced by Russ Haddon. Engineered by Chris Jaquez. It's the Unicorn Projects on the Home Slice Audio Network.